Why not you? Why can't you have the house of your dreams? Why can't you have the job of your dreams? Why can't you even have the life of your dreams?
Stay tuned to find out a practical way about how you can speak your dreams into reality.
Hey guys, it's Kayla.
And I'm Mark Alan.
And this is Hemphilly Ever After. Here we give you travel tips and tricks to help you create your own ever after. And it's the new year, so of course we have to talk about some dreams and goal setting.
Many people feel like their dreams and their goals are unattainable, and that's because they feel like they don't deserve it, and then they start speaking negatively over them.
Today we're going to talk about a phrase that means a lot to us, and that's why not you. We're going to explain a little bit more of what that means and how it has drastically changed our lives and how having that kind of mindset can really make a huge difference when creating your own dreams and goals.
And we'll also encourage you to create your own vision board and to dream big, even if it does seem a little bit out there.
So where did the term why not you come from? So a few years ago, we were actually sitting in a church service at our home church, and our pastor was talking about the phrase, why not you? And we found that to be really intriguing. Basically, what he was saying is, you were created for a purpose. You were created to be blessed, and God wants to give you the desires of your heart, and you are deserving of that. The reason why a lot of people feel like this term is kind of weird or out there is because they feel like they don't deserve it. They feel like they're not pretty enough, rich enough, famous enough, good enough to have the things that they desire and dream for. And that exact mindset is what halts so many people from actually achieving their goals and their dreams. And it's really just as simple as kind of saying this, why not me? Why not you? I mean, you are created to be a blessing, so why can't you be blessed?
And to honestly be really blunt, it's that exact mindset that can really hinder you from reaching your goals, reaching your dreams. And sure, you may get lucky and, get something that you've been dreaming for a long time, but it might not always be that thinking that actually helps you reach that goal.
So why not you? I mean, seriously, why not you? If it can happen to one person, it can happen to anybody. It's just about putting your mind towards your goals and saying, I'm going to achieve this. This is going to happen to me. I am blessed to have good things in my life. So now we're going to talk to you a little bit about how to create your vision board to help you get started in this process.
So step number one, it honestly sounds super easy, but it's actually to create a physical list or even a board, something along those lines where you can visualize and see your dreams and your goals that you've set for yourself.
This is really important that they are visual, something that you see every single day. It's fine to have it written down in a journal, but you're probably not going to be looking at that list day in and day out, and it's kind of gonna fall to the wayside. If you're trying to change your mindset, it needs to be something that you are daily encouraged by and daily seeing and being reminded of.
And when it comes to making your list, make a list of everything that you hope to accomplish or have happen in your life. It can be big, it can be small, it can be work-related, personal-related, long-term, short-term. The biggest thing here is that nothing is too big or too small to put on this list.
Now, I just want to stop for a second and say, if you're getting inspiration out of this video, give this video a thumbs up and let us know down in the comments below, what are some of your big dreams and visions that you see for your life? So now that you have your list, you gotta do something with it. For us, we actually have a physical board that says, why not you, in big letters across the top. And we have that board in our office, so we see it every day, especially when we are working. And so that way we are kind of seeing this board, like as we're physically working towards those goals, we're seeing those goals up on the wall. So I find that to be kind of a really great space for us, just because it's that really great daily reminder of what it is that we're working for. Now, something else that we kind of like to do to kind of create some excitement around this board is every time that we make a step towards one of our goals, or we even accomplish one of those goals, is we'll put like a memento sort of thing on the board. So that can be a picture, it can be medals. I know one of ours was like weight and exercise related, so we did a 5K, and so I got to put my medal up there. We were talking about new jobs for Mark Alan, and so whenever he was able to get a new job, we put one of his new business cards on there. Anything, I mean, really, you can do pretty much anything with your board, whatever it is that motivates you.
And the big reason why you want to put those mementos, or I guess ways to know that you accomplished something, is long term you can go back and look and see how far you've come, see what all the things you have accomplished, and it motivates you to keep going further and dreaming bigger.
Now guys, this is just the starting place. Before we continue on to tell you a little bit about some of the goals that we have set and how those goals have been met, if you want to know more of a step-by-step process of how to actually create achievable goals, make sure you're subscribed, because we're going to talk about that a little bit more in depth in a future video.
So we've actually shared a couple of Why Not You goals that we have set in place, but we wanted to talk a little bit more about those. So on our board, we simply wrote Disney World, and that was it. And we made our board probably 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
And so we honestly, at the time, we really didn't know like what we were putting on there.
We just wanted to go to Disney World. That was what was in our brain of why we put that on there.
And so because of that, we were able to become annual pass holders. And so that's actually how we kind of, I guess, marked that this goal kind of came to fruition, was we put our annual passes on there to kind of know that, like, wow, look what's come out of this. But even beyond that, our YouTube channel came out of that. So many friendships came out of that. And I'll let Kayla talk about the next item that even kind of came out of that too.
Mm-hmm. So another one of the goals that we had written on that was for opportunities for Kayla's sewing. I think that was it. I think that's all it said, was opportunities for Kayla's sewing. And I had no idea what I meant by that. For those of you that don't know, I have a background in costume design and kind of in sewing and that sort of thing. And so I really wanted something with that to be like a part of my life, but I didn't really know what that meant. And so actually through all of the Disney, YouTube, all of that stuff, out came our Etsy shop. And that's just something that's kind of a big deal for me, because not only am I getting to create something, but I'm actually getting to create it for people, and I'm actually able to touch people. And this is actually kind of a cool word that I had that was prophesied over me, years and years ago, is that I was created to be a creator. And what that means is that like I was meant to make things to bless people. And at the time I was just like, yeah, that's cool, whatever, sure. But now actually seeing the steps over this past year of just what my Etsy shop has been, and the words that people have like told me, that like just in the way that I've touched people simply by making mouse ears, which is crazy, is just so mind-boggling. And it all came from the simple words of opportunities with Kayla's sewing.
Yeah.
And so it's just so crazy to me how something so simple that, I mean, it's a dream, it's a vision, and you know, that's okay if you don't really know the full kind of intent, or like the full vision of what you want that dream to be. But having it written down, it puts that in your mind, and it puts it in, it puts it in front of you, really, because you're able to see that every day, and it kind of almost molds your actions around that to have things happen to you that you never in a million years would think were possible.
Yeah. And I wanted to preface too, Kayla and I are people of faith. We are Christians. We believe, and I just want to encourage you, if that is not for you, if you're not a person of faith, if you're not a believer, still do this. Take this, apply it to your own life, because it's changed our lives like in ways that I can't even imagine.
Yeah, whether you believe or not, words do have power. It's all about letting your mind be consumed with positivity and not negativity. And so that's really the main concept behind this, is that you are speaking positive things in your day-to-day life and not negative things. You're not focusing on negative things. And that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
So all in all, the biggest takeaway is start dreaming. Dream big, dream small, but get it written down and get it on your wall, because it's gonna change your life.
And we want to know, what are goals that you have set for yourself? Be sure to leave us down in the comment below, because we want to help keep you guys accountable, but we're also going to be sharing some of our goals in future videos as well. So we want you to keep us accountable as well.
So definitely make sure that you are subscribed. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give us a big thumbs up. That's all we have for you guys today.
Now go create your ever after.
Thank you.
You were the loudest nose blower.
That's not what my friend said.
No, there's a trash can. You just got COVID everywhere.
It's not funny if you're purposely trying to be funny.